This video is to demonstrate how to get a best fit curve from a Google Sheets program after having a set of data. So here I have my set of data graph from my line. So I use the equation. This time I used the equation to generate my data. Then I plotted the data, and there's 100 little points. You can't see them all because they're so close together. Next, I've got the axes labeled and the table labeled, the chart labeled. The next thing I want to do is I want to find my trend line based on the number, those points that I have plotted. So what I would do is go back to edit the chart. You can actually, you want to go to customize. You want to go to series, and this is the hardest part to remember, is you want the series section, and then there's an option where we can click a trend line. Now it should put a trend line in there, okay, but it's not visible because the points are so close and it's on top of it. We can maybe try changing the color, but it's still underneath the dot, so that doesn't show up that way. Now, if we're not exactly sure, in this case we know it should be linear, but in this case maybe we might expect it to be a polynomial, and we could even guess it to be a second or a third order polynomial. Okay. Doesn't change the line that we can't see, but it's still there. The last couple things that we want to do to be able to see the equation, we can actually show that the equation on the label. So we use equation for the label, and there it gives us the equation. We can also ask for one more piece, and this is important as we analyze data, and that's the R-squared value. The R-squared value is a number, sort of a fraction, where the closer we are to 1, the better the correlation. And in this first lab, we should get all R-square values that pretty much 1, which indicates that it's perfect correlation. The reason it's perfect correlation is that the data points that we're plotting were generated by an equation, which won't be the case in the future labs that you'll be doing. Notice the polynomial, third order polynomial, there's no intercept. We do have a 2 times x. We have a 0 times x squared and a 0 times x to the third. And those coefficients in front of these two numbers in that intercept is 0, which means really this is just a line anyway. So if we wanted to change that back, we can actually ask for a linear trend line, and here it gives us the trend line 2 times x plus 0, which is still listing the intercept, and that's what y is equal to. That's the best fit trend line.